Another day, another dollar. I actually got here a little bit early this morning, right before we opened, to make some leeway on this thing. Yesterday, I got the engine back in. I was reading the comments last night, and y'all was asking, can't get it out this morning. A lot of valid questions about the boat. The first question I would like to address, a lot of people asking me, how did you get the engine out without taking out the outdrive?
The people who don't know what's an outdrive.
Okay, the outdrive is what the engine...
This?
Yes, that's the outdrive. That little thing hanging out the back with the propeller. So the engine, that's basically a transmission, but for a boat. So the engine hooks to that. And I don't understand... I don't really understand the question how I got the engine out, but this is how I did it. You have a slip shaft back here, and it has little splines in it. Basically, I lifted up the engine very, maybe about 1/4 of an inch off the ground, and slid it forward and lifted it up. And I got it back in very gently, evened everything out, got it even. Got it real close to the floor and shoved it in the slip joint. I think I did turn the engine over by hand to line up the teeth. But yeah, that's how I got it in. It was really simple. Nothing to it really. Another question I think I was getting at, how did the other engine got ruined on the boat? Well, with boats, it uses lake water for coolant. It doesn't use antifreeze. I got some on my face, don't it? It doesn't use antifreeze. It uses lake water. The lake water gets sucked in by the outdrive, and the water pump pulls it through the engine, circulates through, and goes back out the propeller. Back out the propeller through the outdrive. And water will freeze if you stay in a cold climate, and the person who ever had this boat last forgot to winterize it, and water is very destructive. It will freeze and it will expand, and nothing is going to stop it barely. It just busted the block open. What's another question?
The last question was, why does it need power steering?
Oh, good question. Okay, so it does have a power steering pump. The reason being, water is an amazing thing. When you're just swimming in it normally, you feel weightless. Imagine falling from the sky into water. You're gonna break something because it feels like a solid when you're hitting it at such a great speed. So as the outdrive is going through the water, it wants to go straight. There's so much pressure on it by just gliding through the water. And if you try to turn, it'll be very hard, and the steering wheel will be trying to yank back straight on you. So it needs power steering so you can control the boat easier while you're at speeds. And I think the last question.
I think those are only 3 that I
got. With the cam or something, why?
Oh, why does it need a special cam and freeze plugs?
Okay, so the reason I had to go with the brass freeze plugs on it.
Can't see them, huh?
No, you can't see them anymore. You can, but you have to bend down. Brass don't rust.
Let me see if I can get down here for these viewers.
Oh,
I'm committed, guys.
Oh, here's a freeze plug right here. Look. Right there. Booyah.
Wait.
Yep. Brass will not rust. Metal will. Steel. I knocked the steel freeze plugs out and went with a brass because it is water going through the block. It doesn't have any rust protection like coolant does. And if you leave those steel in there, it will rust throughout the years. It'll take a little while, but who wants to go through that? Especially in the back of the engine. There's 2 back there, and if those rust out, it's just gonna be water pouring out the back of the engine, and you will have to remove it again. So it's very important that you use brass. And with the cam, you can't use an automotive cam because this thing doesn't have a transmission. It's literally made to like 3,000 to 4,000 RPM range, or low speed. It needs that low end grunt. So it's a special cam for this engine. So that's all what makes it, well, all the information that I know about this engine. And of course it shares with other inboard, outboard engines. IO, that's what they call them, in and out. Engine is inside, the out drive is outside.
Hey. Oh, Curtis coming right up.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for knocking.
Yes.
I've been sitting out here and calling.
Oh, yeah, he's out here probably organizing cars. He's coming.
What's left? Good question. Just the exhaust. I'm about to put the spark plug wires on now and see if I can turn it over for you guys. Hopefully we'll hear some pluck up, because it's gonna be very loud because it doesn't have an exhaust manifold. But I just wanted to, you know, start it up and see if it runs.
Yes, because the morning's almost over, so we gotta get to work.
Boogie.
As you can see, customers are here. So
Yep.
I'm gonna
go ahead and wire this up real quick.
I'll be right back. Let me go and greet her and get her situated while Curtis is doing his thing back there.
Cool. Alrighty, let's give her a start. I've already kind of primed it up, turned it over, and now I can hear the jets, I guess the primer jets, squirt fuel in there. So should start up if I got the timing right. She's a boat. Alrighty, well, let me get to work. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
Just got the manifolds to do and clean her up, and she will be lake ready. Man, my ears hurt.
All right, come on.
Before I get to work, I want to tell you guys this. Pretty excited about this because, you know, me, I love a deal. And I already know I got a good deal on the boat. I've been getting a lot of compliments. Well, that was a good deal. But this what makes it even sweeter. So this is a high five prop. I looked it up last night, just curious, and these dang on props going for $800. So I got an $800 prop. Then it came with two other props. Well, this is the stock prop. Nobody cares about that. But it came with two other props. Another high five, that's another 800 bucks. I'm pretty sure it has a different pitch than this one, I don't know. Then another 3-blade prop. I'm not sure what the price is on that. I'll probably look it up, but it's a lot more than this one, I know.
Excuse me. The debt collector is here.
Solutions provider. Come on.
So guys, I probably got like over $1,500 in props. So that's a win. That black cat I've been trying to get.
Where's she?
Right there. Behind.
Should give her some food.
Let's try. She's coming in now. Been warming her up.
It's gonna be a cat sanctuary. Alex,
I like,
the cat doctor.
Yeah, I like cats. Dogs, you gotta take care of them. Cats, they can take care of themselves. They get hungry enough, they'll go out and hunt a bird or something. After you, sweetie.
Bobby, what you got for me?
All right. See what we got here.
Big reveal. I got this shirt already. This one is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this could be yours.
Yours is
Why not?
small payments.
Close up so the AC won't be done.
Oh, we got socket man.
I want this one.
Right there. Socket man.
Yeah.
Are you socket man?
Hook me up with that right there.
All
Man,
right.
you don't even know what that
Then
is.
you got this one has the flag on the back.
I got this one.
And
I
then-
got this one.
All right. Then we got to go to the next
Oh,
row.
you got another draw for me? It's a nice box. I like
If I
this
buy the
roll.
box, do all the shirts show me?
You buy the box. Man, it's gonna kill me, but I'll find some shirts.
So, I want all of
All
them.
the shirts. You want the Hawaiian is what you want.
You
Hey,
got
look,
that?
you take it out on the boat right there now. That's a boating shirt.
There you go. Man, I only see the extra larges though. Ooh, I like this color. You got this in large?
Just medium.
Dang it. You know
I
to
got-
save
I
the
got-
good shirts for me.
Yeah, that blue and large.
I'll take that blue one.
Oh, right there. Blue and large.
I'll take this one. I want one of these. That's all for me on here. I don't buy nothing else.
See, this is why I get Snap-on.
Why now? What you doing? Using some tools here.
I don't know what happened. Yeah.
But you warranted it out?
Yes. See how
Yeah.
Bobby come to me for the warranty.
Aviation.
I don't gotta go nowhere.
What y'all getting?
Nothing. I got to warranty my pliers.
So it's warranty day.
It don't matter.
Everybody's saying, hey, Bobby, they say, man, you can drive the Harbor Freight and warranty out there too.
We got time to
Yeah,
drive.
yeah, let's say. Time is
One
money.
year's Harbor Freight is 30 minutes away or more. And Bobby is
Right
a
here.
We
1
call
minute
you,
walk.
you gonna come. Tell them.
One call. That's all.
See?
You know
That's
what?
that kid.
Yeah, that
Why? One call, that's all. I get my tools warranted out. Alrighty. Got off the strap-on truck, as I like to call it. But what I tell you guys, this old industry is nothing but problem solving. The good news is, got a lot of stuff off the rack, got some cashed out tickets, got some new stuff in the shop. This one has an exhaust leak. I'm gonna crank it up and look at it for myself. He's still waiting on a decision for the Fusion. You know, I'm about to call him because it's tying up my rack way too long. I did find the problem and I have to get paid for it. Now, my problem child. I messed up, guys. I really did. This here is a 2014 Chevy Sonic with the 1.8 engine, and I messed up big time. Diagnosed it, did my diagnostic right. That's not the problem. The timing belt snapped. Do I still have it? Yep. Here's the timing belt. It snapped and it raveled up in there. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Now, but let me take you back for a second. I did a video on this particular engine, and it was a while ago. Top 5 problems with Chevy Cruises. Same thing. This is just a Cruise hatchback or something. Rebadged as a Sonic. Same engine, same drivetrain. And I was saying the 1.8 has timing belt issue. If you don't service your timing belt, you can bend your valves. And someone commented like, you know, those are not interference engines. And I'm like, maybe they're not. So I started looking into it, and I kept getting mixed reviews. Like, some say interference, some say it's not. And I looked at this one website that looked legit, and I kind of ran with that, non-interference. Then I looked on all data, non-interference. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I was wrong about that. I didn't go with my gut. So now that this one came in, I told the customer, oh, you have nothing to worry about, non-interference. He's very happy to hear that. Put the belt on, timed everything up perfectly, went to crank it over. I'm like, uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I can hear when engines are not getting the compression. It sounded like it was hitting on one cylinder. I'm like, so I double checked, triple checked the timing belt, made sure everything was lined up. I'm like, don't tell me this thing bent valves. So shot my camera down in the engine, and yeah, she had bent valves. So I gotta go call the customer and make it right with him. He needs an engine. I don't remove cylinder heads and do valve work with machine shops and stuff.
Pause. It's not because we cannot.
Yeah,
So this is an insert.
definitely. Yeah, I definitely can do it.
Insert for the business owners out
Yeah.
there, because I'm noticing a lot of the subscribers own their own shops.
Mm-hmm.
Maintaining a car makes more money than engine work.
Yeah.
Okay, because the amount of time it's gonna tie up for him to do all of this and then send it to the machine shop, we could have been undid X amount of
And the machine shop may make a mistake.
Correct. So
It's just
that's why.
too much involved. I like quick and easy money, and it's good money, but it's just easier for me to put an engine in it and call it a day. Now, what I
Now
am
the customer does have a right. We do disclaim that to them. So I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, well, it's easier for you." We gonna tell the customer just like we just told y'all. They can go and do whatever they want.
Yeah, they can go to another mechanic. Now, what I am going to do, since I messed up, me and my wife talked about it this morning. Because I feel that if I would have told him he needed an engine before I did the timing belt, he probably wouldn't have went through with this. He had that option, like, no, I'm just gonna throw away the car. I don't want to put an engine in it. So I'm faced with just taking off the belt and not charging him for the parts that I put on or the job. Only thing he'll be getting charged is a diagnostic fee. Now, if you want to go through with the new engine, then I'll put the parts on the ticket because it needs it anyway. And then he'd just be getting charged for an engine and half off the timing belt labor, because I still have to take labor to put it on. It's just easier when the engine is out, so it's half off. So I gotta go make that phone call. I do have to catch up on some diagnostic. The Ford is back. Let's go take a look at it. This is the Explorer that we did an engine on. The truck left and came back on a tow truck. I can open the hood. He said it cut off on him and didn't start back up. So I don't know. When it got here, we crunk it up and we pulled it right here. So let's see if it starts up on us. So very weird. I need to get around to looking it back over. It purrs like a kitten, so that is very strange. Problem solving here, people. Stuff will go wrong. It's how you handle problems what makes you a good business owner. No one's perfect. I don't never claim to be perfect. Sometimes I don't get around to double checking stuff after my guys work on it. Sometimes I make mistakes. It's not about making mistakes. It's about how you treat the customer after the mistake is made. Sometimes we run into parts failure. Sometimes it's not even our fault. Like I said, parts failure. So I'm putting out some fires, but I'm gonna put them out and I'm gonna keep it rolling. Ain't that right, sweetie?
That's right.
So I'm gonna let this sit here and run. Maybe it act up. I don't know. Got coolant, got oil. I've checked all the simple stuff. I don't know. Maybe I have to drive it. And the other problem is, sometimes I can't go on hour-long test drives with customer cars. It's a liability. Yesterday I was driving a customer car home because it's my daughter teacher. And the dang on, I lost clutch pedal. I'm like, man, this is annoying. So
Maybe we should move this and let him out.
You think you can get out if I move it? You should be able to.
Yeah, all he needs to do is cut to the left. You got it? Oh, it's bedazzled.
Ooh, got a ticker. Yeah. All right, when these Penastars come in, there's a couple things I like to check. The first thing is the motor mounts. Go ahead and give it a little power brake action. Put it in reverse. It is lifting. Put it in reverse.
It's in reverse.
Oh, put it in drive. Oh yeah, oh my shot. Yeesh. Okay. All right, shut it down. Ticking time bomb. Sorry, crank it back up one more time, Mason. I'm about to check the harmonic mode. All right, it's pretty straight. Did it stall? Yeah. Yeah, this thing got some issues other than lifters. And I think this customer came down from Florida or something because she's renting an Airbnb up here. Go ahead and pull the codes. Let's take a look at what check engine light codes it has. How many miles?
187.
Ooh, got some miles on it. And let's take a look at the last thing, which is the oil cooler. It is very wet down in the valley. It does have the plastic oil cooler. And I see some signs of coolant as well. Starting to, a small pool of coolant is starting to accumulate. And this belt seems a little dry, so I got a lot of stuff to write up on this thing. I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my inspection camera. And my inspection camera is dead. So. All right, well, let me get the codes. Oh, you got the code thing right there. I'm interested to know what codes it has. Let's see if we got anything crazy.
This is Mason, the car doctor now. Like,
Yes. He's taking over. I'm going home. You deal with the headache, Mason.
I don't want no headache.
is this your scan tool? You went with lunch?
No, that's
Oh,
mine,
shop.
but
Oh.
it's his. We don't like it.
Yeah, no, none of us like it.
It does. It's just funny and weird. I don't like lunch brand scan tools. That's probably why you never seen it. The scan tools that we like using in our shop is Autel and my Snap-on, of course. What you think about the Autel, Mason?
I like the Autel a lot. There's a lot of stuff the Autel does that the Snap-on doesn't even do.
Yeah, that's the Autel is the go-to be-all. It seems like in the shop. Like I was scanning a Maserati, and the Snap-on scanner would not scan the Maserati. Hooked the Autel up to it, boom, bada boom, scanned it, and figured out what the issue. I was able to get in.
Low pressure circuit, thermostat.
So it need a thermostat.
That purge system performance.
So it's probably need a.
Well, my concern is with this many miles, how long has it been ticking? Because that oil pressure. But then it also could come from the cooler too.
Yeah, that it's the oil cooler.
But definitely need to get some disclaimers.
Yeah.
Can
So
we get
need a-
data on the oil pump?
We can. We probably have to hook up my little adapter piece to it. But no, it's just the pressure sensor is malfunctioning.
Okay.
And the evap purge, that's probably why I keep stalling, because it's sucking in gas fumes, stalling out.
If she doesn't get the oil cooler done, we can't warranty the lifters.
Because it's leaking. Because last time we did that, we did a lifter job and we left his oil cooler leaking. Well, he knew about it. We told him. And I think a year later he came back.
The only comeback we've ever had.
Yeah, because he had a leak in the oil cooler. Alrighty, Mason, let me check this. I'm gonna have you start it again. Somebody been messing with this thing because the clips are broken. Jeez. Well, you wanna blow on this? See if you can blow through it. I'll get the vacuum pump. I can't even unclip it.
Just get some hose. We have that rolling new hose.
I'll let you do that. Alright. You gonna cut some holes just to blow through them?
I'm not putting my mouth on that. Unless you want to.
No. Blow
That's
through it,
terrible.
Mason.
No.
You might suck in some gas fumes.
I'm gonna stall out too.
Now this here is a prime example of an estimate. When people call over the phone, that's all we can give, because when the vehicle gets here, it's gonna be a different story. I say 7 times out of 10. Pretty good odds.
Yeah.
7 times
Yeah.
out of 10. Yeah, because this thing has a lot of issues going on. And that's the problem I have with other mechanics. I do believe we're here to help maintain people's vehicles. When people bring their vehicles in for oil changes or services, mechanics, technicians, whoever should be looking the vehicle over, making suggestions, saying, hey, you're due for this, hey, this is bad, if you don't get this done. Educate the people. And that's why this business, this industry is failing so bad. People are not being educated. And I guess that's why they like coming here, because sometimes it's bad because I give a laundry list of things and I'm like, ugh, whoever been taking your car to haven't been telling you the right stuff.
Now, I'm going to counter argue you now. I'm going to counter argue.
Okay.
You do have some customers where they do get to be told what they should do and they neglect the car.
But most customers say,
Nah,
I've been
you
taking
can't
my
say
car to the
most.
dealership and
Oh, well.
I've been getting my oil change. And
Some customers do say that, but then you got to leave room for the people that don't take care of their car, and then you got to leave room for the people that don't trust when the mechanic is telling them. So.
But looking at this car, I can tell she wants to take care of her vehicle. She got good tires. My grandma always said, you could tell a lot by a person. Well, she's talking about homeless people at this point, by looking at their shoes. If he out there begging for money and he got better shoes than I do, then you know he's not homeless. Look at the tires on people's cars. If you know they're not taking care of their car, they're gonna be wire showing. It's just gonna be horrible, maypops. But if you got decent tires matching all the way around, that shows a lot about the owner. From what
Your
I gather.
opinion.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
My next one was pretty funny. I think we just got the authorization to do this car. This is a Lexus. I'm not sure what the birth year of this thing is. 07. What type it is.
Let me walk around and see.
Yeah, let's walk around and see. But it's a funny story behind this. So I didn't know this car was coming here because it was leaving out my shop, I guess, to go get gas or something. ES350. To get gas or something. And he riding it down the street. It's making this awful noise. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I turned around. I'm just staring at the car as it's going down the road. Sound like a bad bearing. Metal to metal. Just sounds horrible. And when he came back, he was like, I saw you looking at me. I was like, I didn't know what that was. You drove this thing here? So we brought it in, running our checks on things, and the freaking CV axle popped on us. Let me show you. Look at that. Just horrible.
Just boot grease here. Or oil.
Oil and grease. It's just, man. But listen to that noise. It ain't even catching me. Oh, it sounds awful. And it's catching going this way. But that was pretty funny. Now, they did get a good deal on this car, and they're just bringing it back up to speed on things. So we recommended a laundry list of stuff.
What's the mileage?
I have no clue. Mason checked out this car. Where is Mason? He can give us a better rundown.
It's worth it. It's a Lexus.
Yeah, that's what I told them. Mason, give us a rundown on this Lexus over here.
How many miles?
Not even that many, but or, is it that many? I don't remember. But it needs 2 CV axles because I might have broke one.
While we was testing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even really. I think it was already about to break.
Oh, it was.
Because Alex said he heard a crazy noise. So, but we're just gonna recommend both CV axles. What the hell?
Up to spec.
Both CV axles, the sway bar link, one of them is just loose and completely like not secure. And the boots are broken on them, so we're just gonna do both sway bar links.
About the oily stuff.
The oily stuff.
Like got some leaks.
Oh, when I was looking at it, I couldn't tell what was oil and what was grease because the CV axle has slung grease
everywhere.
all over
So
everything.
we're just gonna have to fix that
Fix what we
and
can
clean
see,
it
clean
up.
it, and then
Retest.
probably retest. And then It's shooting a code for the VVT sensor.
So not that bad. Don't sound like
Does it have a bajillion miles? That's all
I don't know.
I'm gonna cut it on and see.
Okay, let's let it down and let's find out. 183,000 miles. Not bad for a Lexus. I already returned it off.
Okay.
These things I normally see well up in the 300,000-400,000 mile range, still purring like a kitten. So definitely a car worth putting money into. And it's got ants all in the car. Picked up an ant. But yeah, definitely worth putting money into. Would you put money into this, Mason?
No. Too rusty.
It ain't that bad.
I'm really scared of rust. Cause my car.
You drive a rust bucket every day.
That's why I'm so scared of it. Oh, motor mounts. That's what else I need.
Okay.
Forgot.
Cool. All right. Back to testing. It's time for me to put somebody on blast today, guys. I'm very disappointed how this particular job is going. It's really been a waste of time, and it's been causing a lot of frustration with the customer. And you know, we're the front people, so sometimes the customer would take their frustration out on us, you know, making comments saying, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, my business don't work like that. Let me back up a little bit to give you the rundown of the story. So this customer came in complaining about a power steering issue. Well, the pulley completely fell off the belt for the alternator. The alternator is out right now. I don't even know what an old alternator is. The guys took it off. But the whole pulley off the alternator. Now this is a CarShield claim. So we priced the alternator. It was expensive. It was about $400 or something like that. Reached out to CarShield. CarShield were like, no, we're not paying that for the alternator. We see one online for $160. Like, we can't even get it for $160. If y'all want to provide the parts, we have nothing to do with that. Sent the first part, it was broken. So they overnighted another one. I'm like, okay. We put it on, we attempted to put it on, wrong freaking part, man. So now, like I mentioned, the customer came, talked with my front desk, saying, oh, you need to handle that with CarShield. We didn't supply the parts. And I specifically told Curtis, stay out of it. If we didn't handle the parts, I'm not gonna waste resources.
He's trying to not make noise.
Come on, buddy.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna waste my guy resources and my time trying to fix CarShield mess, because it's CarShield's
Yeah,
mess.
and you're the one with the CarShield.
Yeah,
You don't
so
need CarShield.
it's the customer's responsibility at that point to go back and forth with CarShield.
For sure.
So yeah, I'm reconsidering taking CarShield because they cheaping out on
cheap,
parts. They don't want to pay labor prices. When I tell my customers I only take CarShield for the benefit of the customers, because I really enjoy helping people out, it's literally for them. So this is just a big mess. Like I said, problem solving.
But I don't like the way that the customer was dealing with
Yeah,
Curtis.
he pulled
So
up
we may have to have a conversation.
pulled up a
about it.
chair and stood in front of him. I was like, come on, dude, you're being a little rude.
If you didn't have CarShield involved, we would have been had the right part and we would have been had the car out of here. So you the one that need the warranty company.
Now, it wasn't the wife. I have a problem with the husband. You know, I don't play about my employees. You know, I want to make sure they're treated right. This is a beautiful work environment, and I plan on keeping that way. You know, I treat people right, and I want to get treated right in return, and that trickles down to my employees. So that's how I look at stuff, and it kind of makes me upset when people take out their frustration on us.
People don't understand how CarShield is a hassle. Like, we have to call them, file the claim, go back and forth and negotiate, which I don't negotiate, period. Either you're gonna pay us for the work or you're not. And a lot of dealerships don't even accept CarShield because of this
So
issue.
CarShield, y'all wrong for this. Y'all putting me in a big bind here.
Yeah.
I'm calling y'all BS, because that's what it is.
I think I'm gonna check on this for Alex. It appears to be misfiring. I'm no mechanic, but that's what it looks like. So it's actually doing something. So let me go grab Alex on this one. Hey, I think that Ford is I like the way you smile at me all the time. Or was you smiling at the camera?
Smiling at you.
Okay,
You're beautiful.
thank you. That Ford Explorer,
Uh-huh.
it's misfiring.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come
let's-
look at it right quick.
Look, I'm pretty sure y'all seen me dodging potholes. It's literally a country song.
Oh, I didn't record it.
Oh.
I was going to.
Well, my driveway is just number of potholes. It's a country song for everything. It goes sort of like, oh dang, how it go?
Or I did record it and delete the clip out
I'm
there.
dodging potholes in my sunburnt Silverado. Something I don't forgot the rest of it.
Is that a misfire?
Yeah, she got a little funky.
Like I said, I'm no mechanic, but I know something.
Idle way too low. So she may be having an idle issue. But she's supposed to be idling. Let's see. No. I'm waiting for check engine lights to come on. That's why I'm running it too. Man, she's not running 100%. She got all this power. She's ready to go. But it's just when it idles, it's idling at like 500 RPMs. This is crazy. Yeah, something is going on with the idling.
That'll cause it to stall out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, at least we have some kind of report to give.
Yeah, it's doing something funny with it. I'll look into that. See what's going on with it. Let's see what controls that. It's electronically controlled.
Now, even though it got a reman engine, all the accessories
Are from his
the
old
old engine.
So I may have to do a relearn procedure on it. I'm not sure. This is an older truck. Some of these older trucks don't really have a relearn procedure. I would just have to see. I know it did real good on the test drive. That's why we released it. But I'll come back out here and plug up the scan tool. First, I gotta look into this IS 250. It's got a lean condition. We replaced one bad vacuum line. Now we're looking into other vacuum issues. I'm just checking
On the
that.
Lexus?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still.
So he got a new battery too.
Yeah, he got that prior to leaving.
Okay, cool.
I'm like,
You need to
man.
get his direct number, cause
I said, Mr. Henry, I saw your name, Henry. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna tell my bosses that you the one that straightened this out. I said, because it's been 2 weeks with this lady.
y'all hear that? 2 weeks CarShield help this
Oh,
lady up.
wait, they don't know. I just kind of cut in. So CarShield just called and went on ahead and authorized our alternator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess dealing with CarShield, this is why it's annoying. You have certain people, I guess they're trying to meet their quota and save tons of money by cheaping out and giving us the runaround, which pisses us off and pisses the customer off,
Yep.
and then they take it out on Keith Curtis.
Yeah.
So did they call us?
Well, they did, and I got the voicemail, so I called them back.
Okay. So
And-
maybe she called and Ray saying, like, why the change of heart?
Well, you know, yesterday I called and talked to him, and I was like, look, this is ridiculous. So they called me this morning, and then I got the voicemail, so I called him back and got Henry.
Okay.
He was like, just take care of it, man. Just get her out of there.
That could have been done.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Problem solved. All
Yes,
right.
Jeez.
Well, Curtis, I know you're going to get that on the way, so
I
you
am.
can get her out of here.
Yep.
What a nightmare, man. Getting back to the Sonic, because I just can't let this go. I don't like being wrong. It is what it is. But I'm about to show you where I came from. Hands down, I should have never second guessed myself. This is where all this is stemming from. So when I did second guess myself, I went back, did my research, looked up this little list, non-interference. Let's see what Google have to
Wait,
say.
go back. The GM Saturn.
Yeah, 1.8, non-interference. It's not the 1.8 diesel. So, okay. So I went to Google. The Chevy 2014 Chevy Sonic has a timing belt, which is a type of non-interference engine. Let's check Google again. I guess worded different or not. That's the only difference. versus interference engine or not interference engine. But I just put engine, interference engine or not.
Well, they've been saying
Failure can cause serious engine damage.
they've been saying that this AI stuff is
So-
not accurate. This new Google stuff is AI overview or whatever. So
But my point is, I was getting mixed reviews. I even went on my all data, didn't find anything. So I went on my old all data, and it said it wasn't interference. So you kind of see why I changed my mind. And when I know something, it sticks with me when it comes to engines. I just never forget it.
and that's why you have to start taking comments with a grain of salt.
I know.
Every time somebody come in here and they saying it, you know in your gut that you know, okay, forget them. I almost said another word, but we keep it at PG-13.
I messed myself up big time. I'm like, from my understanding, all small engines, modern day engines, are interference. The point of interference engines, because I keep talking about interference engines, and some of you may not know what an interference engine is. So let me explain. You know, I like to explain with my gadgets and things. So let me go grab some stuff. Got everything I need. Here we have a piston. Now, an engine, I have to explain how an engine works. An engine is nothing but a big air pump. It pulls air in. This is in a cylinder, like so, something like a pipe. Fits in a pipe very perfectly. So it pulls air in. It comes back up, compressing the air and fuel mixture. Spark ignites, ramming the piston back down. When it comes back up, it's pushing the bad gas, the burnt stuff out through the tailpipe. How all of this is getting in the engine, you have a set of valves. We're gonna keep it simple. 2 valves per cylinder. 1 exhaust valve, 1 intake valve. So as the intake valve, this seals. This is a cylinder head. If this is the cylinder head, this valve will come up and make a seal, like so. And when it opens, it's letting fuel and air in, or opening to let the burnt exhaust out. Now, what happens, since you understand that now, all this stuff is timed. But when a timing belt or chain breaks, this valve will be at the open position at the wrong time. And here comes the piston. Bam! It smacks the valve, bending it. That's what you're called a non-interference engine. A non-interference engine is where the valve is open and the piston stops about right here. Really close, but it doesn't touch it. Now, the advantages and disadvantages of a interference engine versus a non-interference engine. Interference engines, you're going to get more power from a smaller engine because it's letting more air and fuel in. The disadvantages of a non-interference engine is you're not going to have, no, what did I say? I mixed up my words, didn't I?
I don't
Let
know.
me start over.
How was it?
I know, you probably wouldn't even listen to help me.
I've heard this a million times. That's
I know.
I'm
So
sorry.
the advantages of, I think I said it right. The advantages of a interference engine, letting more fuel in, more power. The disadvantages, that's where I was heading to next. The disadvantages of an interference engine is you don't service it, you destroy your engine. Now you have a non-interference engine. I already went over this. It won't bend valves if the timing belt breaks. The downside is lagging on power. The upside is if it breaks, just throw another belt on there, chain, and keep it trucking. Just hopefully that helped you guys understand a little bit better what interference and non-interference engines are all about.
Question.
Yes.
I mean, no. I don't have a question. Raphael was looking for you. I saw him come in and
Oh,
he saw you were filming just now.
this piston is melted. Yeesh. I'm trying to remember what this piston came out of and why did it melt down the
Was
way
it one
did.
that would put wrong fuel in there? They put diesel in there?
I don't know.
Remember
This
she-
is a big engine.
Oh, I know we had one from a Chevy
Yeah,
Cruze.
and when that happens, it causes knock. Knock kills engine. Knock is pre-combustion. Pre-combustion can burn holes in pistons. As the piston is coming up to try to compress the air and fuel mixture before it reaches the top where it's ready to come back down, pre-combustion is as it coming up, the fuel and air mixture combusts before the piston can get to where it needs to combust. It pre-ignited before the spark plug or the ignition source happens. And when that happens, boom, you have a tremendous amount of force on an upward moving piston, creating a lot of it's trying to push it back down, but this engine is not gonna go back down because it's in the middle of its upstroke, and it'll melt pistons, destroy your bottom end, cause engine knock, destroy your bottom end, you know, causing engine knock. So it's ugly.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson.
Yep, that's today's car tip. And yes, I know my shirt is all messed up. I know somebody gonna point that out in the comment section.
They always do.
Yep. I know.
But Raphael is looking for you.
Yes, let me go see what's going on. So now you know.
Oh, that's the center.
It's just different ways of doing it. Tricks of the trade. That way you don't gotta hit it with no timing light, and everything's gonna be adjusted perfectly back exactly where how you took it off. So you know when you go back on with the new one, this you make sure the new part has that too. Make sure it looks like this, because the last thing you want to do is pull everything off. Like, dang, this doesn't even have it. Now I'm screwed. So that right there, triangle to this little slant right there, and you should be golden.
All right, cool. I'm gonna knock it out.
But you didn't have to take all that off.
Look, I was trying to figure out this.
Oh, then you took the wires off.
Yeah, I'm
Man,
gonna go back.
you should have left the cap connected to the wires. Because another way to do it, leave the cap connected. But it's easy to get this one back in order and put the cap to the side with the wire still on it. So when you put the new cap on, you can just like, okay, this is the orientation. Bloop, 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 and throw the cap away. That's how I do it. If I don't feel like busting out a timing light and trying to get it back in time. All right, so where did y'all left out there? Y'all see me working on the Lexus.
No, it didn't.
It was throwing lean codes. It was very strange. When you first crank it up, a lean code is getting too much air and not enough fuel. And you look at the fuel trims. Me, I was focusing on the short trims. When you first crank it up, let it run, let it sit there, fuel trim's perfect. They matching each other, doing what it's supposed to do. As soon as you drive the dang on thing, get it real hot, bring it back, park it. Well, not park it, but you know, sit there and check it again. At idle, fuel trim's up in the 20s, like almost maxed out. Like, what the heck? So, ran some more tests, and the oxygen sensor is sensitive to heat. The oxygen sensor controls fuel trims. One of the things that help control fuel trims, along with mass airflow sensors and such. So, bank one oxygen sensor upstream were bad. Now this one, I'm about to have my wife help me with this one, but it's making some bed noises in my bedroom. Yeah, what y'all know about that?
That is so.
If your bed don't sound like that, you ain't doing it right.
Babe,
I'm just. That's clean. Okay, y'all thinking dirty. I'm thinking clean here. If your bed is not squeaking, where I was getting at, it says y'all got some dirty minds. I see.
You full of crap, man.
No, I'm not. That means you haven't got your full life expectancy out of your bed. Your bed squeaks, it's time to replace. Y'all ain't never heard that? Bed don't supposed to sound like that. It's time to replace it. That means you got your money's worth. That's all I was saying. Anywho, I'm about to listen to this. Anywho, I'm about to listen to this noise with my stethoscope to try to pinpoint it again. I think I've already tried to pinpoint this noise, but I didn't have my stethoscope, so I'm bringing out the good stuff today. So, sweetie, we basically have you just make the bed noise while I listen. Okay? Why are you laughing at the bed noise?
I'm finna cut, man. Okay, come on.
Found it. Now I gotta see which bushing is that. Oh, because it looks like the dang on spindle bushing.
Say it again.
Like the rear knuckle That's where it's most loud at. So I'm gonna spray that to see if I can get it to stop. Focus it right there. Now that I think I found the noise, I'm gonna spray it. Hey buddy, how are you? You parking on my grass. I'm about to give you a citation.
How you gonna get him a citation and he's the code
Cause
enforcement?
y'all ever heard of civilian tickets? Like it's a certain website you go to, you get your ticket book.
Bye.
So
I'm
if you
outta
see
here.
police riding around with busted out tail lights out, you have the right to pull them over and give them a citation.
Man, come on.
You didn't know the website? It's called .gov something.
Come on,
I
man.
looked it up a long time ago.
Go ahead and get what you need. Look like it's about to rain.
Yeah, it is. Tell him, Raphael, if your bed start making that noise, it's time to replace. Now it's this outer bushing that's on the knuckle.
Oh, I remember we did something weird last time. Didn't we?
This car's annoying.
I think you did this last time.
Just to test it, no?
Because I replaced the shocks, didn't I? The rear shocks?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I replaced that trailing arm.
About everything new on the back. I hear it. And I'm trying to get it to go away by focusing the spray directly where I hear it. But it's not going away. The lower control arm, but
Number 6 gonna be half carb, that's right.
there you go. So it is that bushing on the. So the lower control arm don't have a bushing at the tip. The bushing is built in the knuckle, very bottom, and that's what's making the noise. Because I focused the spray on that and let it work in. I should have did that the first time. Got my stethoscope and listened to it, but I went wild spraying, kept moving around, and by the time I got to the trailing arm, I sprayed it and I bounced it and it went away. I was like, that's the noise. But no, that was just, it took time for that stuff to seep in and stop the noise. So, all right, now I know what to tell them. Police down there, they looking for you, Raphael.
Not him.
Going now.
He's innocent. They looking for Mason.
Looking for CJ.
He the one with the bullet holes.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy your lunch. Alright.
Oh man.
Just me, you, and Curtis
I gotta pull this one in and do an AC system check.
on this one.
Yep, but I know what he needs now. See? What happens after the repair, what matters, always.
Yep. And we've been working with him and he's been working with us.
Yeah,
Great customer here.
very good customer. This is the best car. Now, okay, before I say anything, this is for my new viewers. Because some of you have seen this car before. Look at this car. How many miles would you say this thing got? Drop down in the comments. Let me show you the back, give you a little tour. He keeps it clean because he Ubers in it. So, how many miles would you say this thing got? Let's look around it. Let's give a good overview of it. It is what is this, an 18 or something? All right, are y'all ready for the reveal? Think they ready, sweetie?
Yes.
Y'all sure?
Yes.
I gotta show y'all because y'all are not gonna believe me. So I'm a better shown than told. What year is this?
I think it's 2018.
18. All right, look, hurry up, look. 294,000 miles. Did it go away?
Yeah.
Did you get it though?
I believe so.
Yes, it has a ton of miles on it. Original engine. It has went through, maybe this is his third CVT transmission.
CVT?
Yes.
Got CVT?
Yep. So they go out every 150,000 miles. The original went out at
Now he has CarShield and CarShield done paid for it
Every
3
time?
times. Yep.
so can't go wrong with that. How you doing today, good sir? Bringing us some parts?
He can't hear
Yeah, he got his headphones.
you. Got the headphone on. Alright.
All right, let me pull this in. I grabbed the wrong machine. I was hoping it wasn't YF, but it is. You know what that stands for. You're effed.
So is it up here?
Nope, right here. 1234. Now, while we're on this subject, write down in the comments, do you think it matters how you say 1, 2, 3, 4 YF? I like saying 1234. Some
I don't
people
think it
say
matters.
1,234. Some people say 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of the day, it's still 1234.
And you're
YF.
still effed.
And
so
you still talking about some, oh, this is how you say it. Somebody wrote that down in the comment. I wish I could find his comment because he'll be
that's all right.
notated clown
Now listen,
of
ever
the week.
since I've been doing clown of the week, I ain't seen no clown comment.
Now I have to start pulling them from TikTok.
Clown comment of the week.
TikTok, they be wilding over there, boy. I don't know what to say about them folks over there. But
Well, that machine is over there, so.
yeah, it's in the big oil puddle. I gotta figure out what's leaking. So I don't even want to put that back over there because I'm not that straighten it out. Let me grab it. Now, while this machine is doing its thing, it does take a while. I want to touch on a heartwarming subject of why I get into this business and do my very best, because I don't never claim to be the best. I just get out here and treat people right. I make mistakes, make it right with the customers, and I move on. But this letter right here, it basically says, break it down, babe. You do it. You break it down better than I do.
Basically, remember that Jeep Wrangler that was in here that's from North Carolina? She left Alex a thank you note.
Beautiful
and
thank you
some
note.
lunch money because he got her Jeep. She took her Jeep to two other shops.
They
And
had
nobody
her-
told her about the fuel leak.
They had her riding around with fuel leaking. Like, you can clearly see it and smell it. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
This is why I do this. I don't care if I ever make another dime on YouTube. They can stop it today. I'm still going to share my knowledge and information because that's what I like to do, help people out. And this is how I feel I'm doing my worldly duty. And plus, it brings me business from different states. I still can't fathom sometimes people coming state to state here to do business with me. I'm like, is there no other good mechanics out there? But I just wanted to share this note. This is very beautiful. She even bought us lunch. She is
We're
a
gonna
school
add it
teacher.
to the wall. We have
Yes,
a wall
this-
of notes.
This really warms my heart, and I really thank you for that. But on that note, my wife do have to do motherly duties today. School is back in. Shout out to you. I know school just started, and hope you have a wonderful year.
We love teachers, but no,
Yes.
school just started and he got an earache. So now I gotta go get him, take him to the doctor.
Yeah.
So I hate to leave you, but
Yeah, so on that note, good people, I'm going to leave you with that. Alex the Car Doctor out. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you on the next one.